What up, everybody? This is Jay Watts coming live from Las Vegas, out of all places. I know it. It's been a rough week for everybody. It's been rough for me because I wanted to come out here and make a little money and I couldn't do it. But hey, here we are. I wanted to do a Saturday night check in just to see where everybody is. And I know me, I'll be out in the streets later, just kind of cruising and doing what I do. But I want to make sure all my people out there making money out in these cities, man. I heard that last week people were trying to get their money out of Lyft and was having a little issue with it. A couple of people been, kind of sending messages. I'm like, I didn't drive Lyft last week, so I don't know. He's just need some hot dogs. We gonna be out here delivering fucking boxes and hot dogs. That's about all we can do. Like, man, they won't let me deliver nothing, man. Hey, that's what it is. The art of delivering trash orders. You can't deal with that shit, man. Swear. Yeah, I came out here to try to make some money. I was like, man, maybe they'll let me get online, because we so close and they always giving us rides up here. I was like, maybe there's gonna be a glitch that just allows me to get online. And when I first got here, I was like, oh shit, I could see Surge. So I thought because I could see Surge, because you don't see Surge on Uber Eats. And I'm thinking, damn, I could see Surge. So that must mean I could, get, man, hell no. They gave me straight up delivery and packages. I'm like, like boxes and hot dogs is about all I can fucking do all weekend. So I'm like, no, I'm cool on that shit. I'm not sitting in traffic for all that. I want to get some really good bangers out there. But I was like, there's a few short trips in the area just to kind of see how the market was. But I was driving in the daytime, because I've been up. My sleep schedule is off right now. So I'm up in the daytime and I'm sleeping all night and I got to get my sleep schedule back. But I've been up driving in the daytime out here. Man, Vegas traffic makes Arizona traffic look easy. Shit look like a Sunday drive. I cannot do Vegas traffic. This shit, I mean, Flamingo, Pecos, Tropicana, Sunset Road, all of these streets, man, it's like they are jam packed out in Vegas. I don't know how drivers do it. I give y'all props, man. All you Vegas drivers out here driving, man. Especially if you got to go around the strip area, they got construction all up and down the strip. There's no way you can really get around in an efficient manner. And you know me, I'm a night driver. I'm used to having nobody at the stoplight next to me. I'm used to hitting it, getting it, picking up, like pick and go all night, all day. This shit out here, shit. It's like you ain't getting me to drive out here. Hell no. And I would love to come out and do like F1. I think I can do F1 because I'm gonna kind of do it like how I did, Super Bowl out there. Let everybody who wants to drive the Super Bowl drive the Super Bowl. Me, I'll drive the outskirts. I do all the short rides on the outskirts of town. And that's how I did Super Bowl and made a ton of money doing that shit. I was like, man, how are you making fucking 700, 800 a day? Because I'm not stuck in traffic. I don't do traffic. Because if you sitting in traffic and they're not paying you for traffic, and you the idiot for sitting in traffic, they not paying us for that. Like the other night when I did that video and they had me at $3.67 for like a 2 mile ride, and I'm thinking, damn, that's cool. I'll do it. As soon as I came out that tunnel and saw all that traffic at that Blink 182 concert, I was like, shit, cancel. Sorry, lady, I got to go the other way. I do not do traffic because they don't pay us for time. When we had Lux, when Lux was paying us for time, I didn't care. I was getting like something like 65 cents a minute, something weird like that. I don't even know what it was, 45 cents a minute. I don't know. So I'd sit there all damn day. I don't care. It's like shit. If it takes you forever, not my problem. I'm getting paid anyway. As soon as I start that out, I'm getting paid at least, every 2 minutes, I'm getting like $1. So it's like, cool, take your time. With this upfront shit, no, they don't pay you for time. So it's not worth it. So I'm sitting there like anytime I see a ride, if I'm sitting in traffic, even if I'm heading to somebody and I'm sitting in too much traffic, cancel. I'm done. I'm done. Nope, not doing it. Because it's not worth it. Give me something easier if it's going to be traffic, or put the rates back to what the rates used to be. Because we can't settle for it. Like they're doing what we tolerate. If you look at how the apps operate, they doing exactly whatever we tolerate. If we do it, they're gonna keep saying, okay, this is what they like. This is we can keep doing this. They like that. And they're gonna keep chipping away at us little by little by little. The moment you put your foot down and say, no, I don't do that shit, that's when they change up their whole plan. Wes, my man Wes. Hey, he said I live by that philosophy, declinology. But that's what they do, man. And a lot of these drivers need to know drivers have more power than what we believe we do. A lot of people don't think we have power. What's up, Moik Moik? Back in the house. If we keep doing like it's a level of tolerance they'll take us to what they call it the point of elasticity. When we get to that breaking point, that's when they go, okay, they don't want to do it. They're at a breaking point. Forget that. You got to set your breaking point and say, I'm not going past this point. A lot of people don't get, they'll just say, man, rideshare sucks because I got to do this, I got to do that. You ain't got to do shit. You ain't got to do shit. What you doing is what you were agreeing to do. If you just didn't agree to do it, it just wouldn't get done. And they say, well, how can we get him to do it? Throw a surge on top of him. Give him a $3 surge. Maybe he'll do it. Okay. Give him a challenge. Maybe they'll do it. Give him a streak. Maybe they'll do it. But if you keep doing shit and they ain't paying you for it, I mean, who's the real stupid ones here? The drivers are, because we keep doing shit and we don't like, thinking we have to. A lot of people in the comments be like, man, well, what about your cancellation rate? What about your like with Lyft? I got a high cancellation rate with Lyft because Lyft just throws shit in your queue when you ain't paying attention. They don't give you a chance to accept that shit. They just throw it in your queue and you talking to passengers. So my cancellation rate with Lyft is pretty high. But when it comes to acceptance rates, if it's something that you don't want to do, like if it's going way out too far, or if it's going to an area they cannot force you to do that. You're not a contractor. And that's why that DoorDash shit, I can't do DoorDash because DoorDash is an employment contract. But they mirror that shit as calling you a contractor because they gonna sit up there and say, hey, you have to be at least 90% acceptance rate to drive for us. Well, are you sending 90% good shit or are you sending 90% trash? Because a lot of people got, 10% AR, 20% AR, 30% AR. So that means you sending only 20% good shit, 70, 80% trash. How you gonna send a people a ton of fucking trash and say you gotta accept that? That's employment. That's employment. That ain't got shit to do. Oh yeah, yes. This is hey Fritz. I forgot. Yeah, I'm in my homeboy's house. He's got a huge big home theater, big screen TV, all these big ass chairs and shit. You sit in, you put cups and shit in them. He's got a home theater set up. All the walls got all these big movie plaques and writings and shit all over them. But yeah, so I had to because I brought my live equipment to Vegas because I was gonna get on the Wednesday, but I was just so tired I couldn't do it. We was out riding all day and shit. I just couldn't do it. So I'm doing it live today. But no, but about that DoorDash shit, man. That's employment. You can't force somebody to do something if all you're doing is sending them fucking trash and you're forcing them. What up, Tony? And you forcing them to sit up there and take trash at a rate where they're losing money. They're not even profitable. A lot of these $2 for 6 miles, $3 for 9 miles. Shit like you can't force people to take that. Somebody can take it if they wanted it. If it's like, hey, I'm going in that direction anyways. I'll take that $3 and hope I get a stack or something on the way. Then that's the driver's choice. But to force somebody to say that's shit, you have to take that. That's employment. That's why I never sign up for DoorDash ever. Because I don't know what it is right now about that shit, man. It never seemed right with me just from an accounting standpoint and from a human resources standpoint. It seemed like they were running, they don't want to give you benefits like health benefits, 401k, vacation time, PTO. They don't want to give you all that shit. They got to get it to employees. So if they call you a contractor, then they don't have to give you all that shit. They just work you like a fucking employee. You have to do this. You got to do that. You have to do this. Contractors got to look at what contracts they want to take to make them profitable. If I say me building this swimming pool is not profitable, so I don't want to build that swimming pool, but I'll do the one next door because that swimming pool is profitable. So I'll do that pool. You got to call another contractor to do the pool that's not, profitable for me. That's contractor work right there. Because this contractor may say, hey, my overhead is low. I could do that pool that you can't afford to do. I'll do that pool. And you can go do the next. So 2 contractors on the same street are doing 2 different pools. Both of them make gains. Because this one said, I can't do that one. I don't make money, but I could do that one. Both contractors eat. Both contractors are happy. They're treated like contractors. But with this shit saying, no, well, if you don't do this and you don't do that one too, then you can't work for us. You can't drive for us. That's an employee. I don't give a fuck how you try to slice that shit and what you try to call it. Oh, you're still a contractor. No, because the contractor makes their own decisions for which contracts they want versus which ones they don't want. I will do that job, but I won't do that job. There is no such thing as a fucking AR percentage with pool contractors. What is the amount of pools that this contractor actually does? Nobody asked that shit. Nobody says that. People just say, "Hey, do you do a good job? Yeah, cool. Then I need you to do a pool for me. This is what I'm willing to pay." Oh, that's not enough. Well, how much would you do it for? This much. Okay, cool, cool. I'll either try another place or I'll come back to you. That's contractor shit. This whole forcing people to do work, can't do that, man. That shit's crazy to me. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, Tony. You're talking about the not having 90% to stay active, but 90 to be able to do DoorDash. Yeah, that right there. Yep, yep. That's crazy, man. Crazy. What up, Dirt Uber? You gonna gamble a little bit? I might go play some craps, man. I ain't played craps in a long time. I might be have beginner's luck all over again. Go out there, win me a couple of grand, and call that shit good. Be like, hey, I didn't make money driving, but I made a couple of grand playing craps. We'll see. I might go to the bank and take some money out. I don't know. I'm smart. I didn't bring a whole lot of cash with me, but I was like, I did bring my debit card, and that's where I fucked up. I should have left the debit card at home too. Hey, Tony, real shit, man. Real shit. It's like you got the AR, they send 90% trash. So they can't tell people that they have 90% AR. 90% of that shit is garbage they're sending, and they know they sending garbage. They not stupid. They sit over there, they're taking delivery fees and all these fees and all these percentages, saying where the driver can get, $2 for that order. Well, that's like 7 fucking miles. It's like, no, this dude ain't taking no $2 for no 7 miles. Well, he's gonna get deactivated if he doesn't. You can't, that's employment. You're firing people at that point. You're not deactivating them for something they did wrong. You're deactivating somebody for them taking non-profitable shit for themselves because they can't make a living on that to pay their rent, get their food, and all that shit. Can't do people like that. That's forcing their hand to put themselves in poverty. You're forcing people to be poor. Instead of people taking a job to say, hey, I'm a contractor, I'm gonna go contract and do shit that makes me money so I can use some of it to take care of my car, some of it take care of my house, some of it take care of my clothes, my food, my groceries, my insurances. That's what contractors do. They look at the profitable jobs and they take them. But if you forcing people to do shit that's not profitable, that's an employee. Because a lot of employees go to fucking payday loan places every fucking week because they don't have enough paycheck money. Because they can't just walk into their boss and go, hey, I know I make $15, $20 an hour, but this week, can you pay me $30 an hour this week? Nobody does that shit at no job. Only contractors. I can say if I want to make $20 an hour or $40 an hour, all based on what I choose, because I'm a contractor. I could do that shit. I could say, you know what, I want to make $20 an hour. So I just do a whole bunch of shit rides. But if I say, I want to make 40, I start taking better rides. Contractors can do that. Employees can't. So when DoorDash and these companies are pushing you to say you are only allowed to make, even Uber pulled that shit with me last week. You're only allowed to make X amount of dollars per hour, or you're only allowed to this. That's employee shit. You can't cap like a capitalist market. You can't, if it's a free market out there and I'm willing to do shit for a certain price and somebody's willing to pay that price, you can't cap me because somebody's willing to pay for that and they know what my price is. These apps are out there screwing with us, trying to make us turn into employees without giving us PTO, 401k, health benefits, life insurance. They do all this shit and trying not to treating us like an employee, but not giving us the benefits of being one. It's like it's sucker shit, man. It's sucker shit. What up, King James? What's up? What up, Brian Walker, man? He said, change my handle. There you go. There you go. Yeah, man. All right, Dom. Hey, hit me up, man. I gotta pick up this passenger. Shit, man. And you're right, man. It's a loophole, and this is how they stay without being double taxed as a corporation. Because corporations got to pay taxes on their employees, but they also got to pay taxes on like profits and all that too. They get double taxed as a corporation with the employees. But if you can treat your contractors like employees, because the contractors allow themselves to be treated like fucking employees, then it's a win-win for the casino or for the corporation. It's a win for them because they're like, man, these people let us treat them like employees. They don't even trip. They don't even fucking trip, man. We could make them do this, make them do that, make them take all these shit ass rides. They all burning through gas tanks and ton of fucking miles and shit, and they just keep doing it. Man, these people are stupid as a motherfucker. That's a lot of new drivers taking these 50 cent a mile ass rides. Well, I thought I had to. Nobody said you. Well, my AR, I don't want my AR to dip. Well, a smart motherfucker's AR is gonna dip. I'm just telling you. If your AR is over 80%, Either you got a really good ass market with a lot of good offers, or you a dumb motherfucker. I don't know. You take the pick. But there's a lot of shit offers out there. And if you up there too high, man, they know they got you. Their algorithm sees you as a sucker. You are a really good profit center for the app. They look at you and they go, oh man, this motherfucker 80%, 90%. Send him these 20 cent a mile ass rides, 50 cent a mile ass rides, 45 cent a mile rides, 60 cent a mile rides. The whole time we getting $4 a mile, $11 a mile, $9 a mile, $3 a mile. So we don't argue about miles no more. I quit that shit. I stopped arguing about miles. I'm just making sure you just put the surge out there when the surge should be if you want me to do a concert or some shit like that. Because I can finesse the system to get high dollar per miles. Dollars to miles ain't my fucking concern. I could do that shit. I figured that out. And plus, with the help of the fucking destination filter, oh, I'm whooping their ass on that. I can make a ton of money on short rides. But now are you gonna keep just milking me on short rides all night, or are you gonna give me a surge like you should? Because that $3.67 shit at the Blink 182 concert, that was a slap in the fucking face. And I took that ride and I was driving to that lady till I saw all that traffic. And I was like, wait a minute. This is a fucking concert. Y'all trying to give me $3.67? Shit. Cancel. Because I don't want to be played like that. And that's no disrespect to the rider. The rider has no idea. The rider probably paid $24, $25. I don't know. The idiot is me for taking the motherfucker. So how stupid do I gotta be? Cancel, because I'm not fucking stupid. I know the people are paying good money for the ride. They're paying what they agree to pay. And that's on them. I don't give a fuck what customers pay. They will say, I'm gonna pay $25 for a ride. Find me a driver. What the apps want to do is find the biggest sucker they could fucking find so they can make the biggest profit they can get out of that. Because they already got the money from the customer. Customer's like, I agree, because they going through the app. I agree. Doot. And so they'll sit there and they'll get it, and it's 90% completion, not AR. Oh, that's a little different then, yeah. But that's what kills me though. 90% completion. Motherfuckers don't deliver the food or something. How do you not take the food? I never got that shit. If DoorDash has a problem with people delivering food, then they hiring shit drivers. That's what that is. They need to dilute their fucking pool a little bit. Get rid of all them shitty ass drivers not delivering food. DoorDash is like the fucking short bus of goddamn, gig work. They got all these motherfuckers out there doing dumb shit. All these shorts I be seeing they're usually DoorDash drivers. I ain't gonna bullshit you. All of the stupid shorts that go viral are DoorDash drivers. These are the short bus motherfuckers making us look bad. Then we got Uber drivers out here, cussing out people for no fucking reason because of motherfucking seatbelt and shit. And I'm like, it's just nutty shit, man. We out here trying to make money and try to make, gig workers look like valuable people in society, valuable people in community. But we turn around and we see all this shit going on in these shorts, and I'm like, they doing this shit for attention, and they doing this shit for likes, not realizing they're looking like idiots. Dead serious. They're looking like idiots, like the motherfuckers on a short bus eating boogers and shit, thinking it's funny. This shit is nasty. It ain't funny. Stop eating fucking boogers. But that's how I look at these idiots doing all this shit on DoorDash all the fucking time, kicking bags of fucking chicken nuggets and shit. I'm like, come on, man. Do better. Y'all ain't gotta be like that. But some of these motherfuckers ain't right in the head. And DoorDash got to do a goddamn, a mentality check for some of these motherfuckers. Be like, you know what? You probably shouldn't be handling people's fucking food. You ain't right in the head. Or you probably shouldn't be doing this. You ain't right in the head. A lot of these motherfuckers ain't right in the head, and they got videos proving it. The moment I catch one of their videos, if I was DoorDash, I'd be like, no, you need a mental evaluation before we activate your ass again. Go get a mental evaluation, bring us a fucking form back, and we'll let you go pick up some fucking chicken. Other than that, stay the fuck off our app. That's what I would do. But that's just me, though. That's how I would run shit. Because they making us look real fucking bad out there. But as I was saying about them, like, the customer will pay whatever the customer pays. I don't care about that. What I care about is the percentage the driver gets. That's all I care about. And I know the customers are paying good. And I know that there's a huge gap in between what we get paid versus what they're paying. So all that profit in the middle, the apps are eating that shit up because the noobs are the ones out there taking that shit. Oh yeah, I'll take that ride. I'll fucking take that. And I'm like, dude, just put that shit back in the queue. Because if you keep throwing it, keep taking it out of the queue, they're gonna look at it as, hey, they tolerate that shit. So keep giving them that shit. We don't tolerate it. So when y'all see me kicking out rides, it's because I know my market well enough to kick out that ride. A lot of people, well, not a lot, a couple. Oh man, you stupid man. I would have took that ride because you don't know my market. In your market, the shit looks like a fucking diamond. In my market, it's a pile of doo doo. I wouldn't fuck with it because I know what a diamond looks like in my market. So I'm gonna take in my market. I'm looking for the ride that's paying exactly what I know these people out here are paying. When they do us like that in Phoenix, oh, I already know it's they thinking we're new drivers. Or sometimes that algorithm might think it's a new driver. Like, no, no. Serge, hey, he said, I need one of those t-shirts. Man, I gotta get you one, man. It's real shit. That's what I tell people all the time, man. Declinology, the art of declining bad offers. Get rid of that trash, man. Jeez. Get rid of it. Man, and Tariq, you said it last year you was making 1,000 one point working only over the weekend when Uber had their arrival. Yes, yes. If you look at some of my videos from last year, me and you was doing the same shit. I was only working weekends. I was working Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I would make anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 in a weekend. Yes, that much in 3 days. I'll show there's shit on there showing me making 1,500 in 3 days, 1,800 in 3 days. But then they saw how much we were making and they said, we're going to change the fucking game up on their ass. We're going to make sure that they got to work all week long. They ain't just working weekends. And now I work pretty much, I'll do a little bit during the week because I like them challenges and shit now. But I used to not have to even do challenges. I would just be like, fuck it, man. I'm just going to just go out there and just drive Friday through Sunday. That's all I got to do. And I was doing well. If I drive Friday through Sunday now, shit, I'm making maybe 800, 900 in those 3 days, maybe. But and those are long days, not short days like I used to work. If people out there don't realize that we're making like half of what we used to make, dead serious, half. And yeah, exactly. They hating, man. They hating. What up, DoorDash Revolution, my man? Oh, Fritz, he said some cancel on the wait time. I see that. I see that. Yeah, but and that's what it is, man. They saw how much money we was making, and they was like, dude, we got to change this shit up. These drivers are doing very well. These apps, nobody sat the fuck around and created these apps to say, how can we get a whole bunch of people with fucking car keys like paid really well? How can we do that? What app can we create to get motherfuckers that live at the gas station a whole lot of money? What can we? They ain't say that shit. They could care less about drivers. They made these apps for them. They made these apps so they can get money. We're the tools. That's it. Let's make an app that pairs up riders with drivers. And let's get some fucking money. What about drivers? Fuck them. If they take bullshit, give them bullshit. What about the passengers? Fuck them. If they pay $30 for fucking 2 mile ride and they pay $30 for a 2 mile ride, this app is for us to make money. And that's how these greedy motherfuckers is. That's real shit. And so we got to know this and say, we know what the apps are about. The apps wasn't created for me. Motherfuckers didn't say, hey, let's create jobs. Jeff, you want a job paying you almost $100,000 a year? Sign up for us. We're Uber. No, they're going to say, you want a job and that's it. What you make is what you accept. So yeah, and I be saying, I saw this DoorDash fucking thing. Oh, where's my phone? But I can't show it. But these motherfuckers got DoorDash on a Marvel comic, like a Marvel comic ad somewhere on YouTube. It's like you see the dude is the fucking cartoon with a big ass fucking DoorDash bag delivering fucking hamburgers and shit. He's a Marvel dude driving in his car, is written in like Spider-Man writing and shit. I'm like, they making this shit like it's a game, like we children. Motherfucker, I'm 50. I could possibly have grandkids, and you got me looking like a fucking Marvel superhero on a real serious ad. This shit is paying mortgages. It's paying for college tuitions. And you got Superman and Spider-Man fucking writing on my job like I'm a toy, like I'm a fucking joke. I'm like, man, don't do us like that. Don't do us like that. That shit ain't cool. At least have real actual drivers who really can say, hey, you know what? Maybe if you just put us in some of your ads and, call it driver ad revenue, I don't fucking know. But they sitting there, man, they treating us like we got damn cartoon characters and shit. And I say that all the time when people be coming to my car, they be like, man, this app, the car on the app looks nothing like your car. I'm like, I know, because they'll let me put a picture of me and my face on the app. But when I asked them, can I just take a picture of my car and put it on the app? No, they put a fucking cartoon BMW on that motherfucker. It looked like them goddamn Thomas the Train ass fucking cars. People come walking up to my goddamn car like it don't even look like my car. They like, dude. And that's why have these motherfuckers walk past me and shit. They looking for a cartoon sitting in the parking lot. Big ass bug eyes and eyelashes and shit on my car. Fucking wheels looking all flat, looking like cars. And I'm like, dude, just let me take a picture of my car and put it on an app so they know it's a real car. That would be a real app. All this fucking gamification and cartoonization of shit is childish shit, man. It's childish. They probably never thought they would have very intelligent fucking corporate people like me who used to be corporate, or very intelligent business owners who used to own their own businesses actually becoming drivers. People who know how to do business becoming drivers. They thought it was going to be a bunch of goddamn college kids. It's like, no, we know how to make fucking money. There's guys out there making 3,000-4,000 a week, every week. SUVs, women, big ass fucking SUVs, ladies pulling up, making 800 a night. These ladies ain't no fucking joke. They ain't no cartoons. These ain't no games. This is real money. But they need to stop giving that illusion out there to everybody that this shit is a game. It's not a fucking game. This shit's real. This is real money. Real people dying out there. It's like I just saw today. Guy was driving a lady. Lady thought she was lost. Shot the motherfucker and killed him. Shot the driver, killed the driver. And I'm sitting there like, this shit's real. This is real. This is our life on the line. And I'm looking around like, the apps are sitting in their cush little offices, running their damn, little algorithms, laughing, cracking up, getting coffee breaks and shit, ordering Starbucks for the fucking team. And we out this motherfucker dodging bullets and knives, fucking picking up hookers, getting jumped by fucking thugs and shit. And it's like, dude, this ain't a fucking game. This is real shit we dealing with every night. And you motherfuckers trying to cheapskate us on shit. Motherfucker pay $4 for a ride and you want to give us $11. We trying to make enough money to not have to do this as hard as we do it. That's the truth of it. Nobody wants to work 80 fucking hours in these streets. We only want to work 40 hours in these streets. If each one of us could work 25 to 30 hours in these streets, make enough, then we be off the road and other drivers can go out for the next 25 hours. Then it wouldn't be so goddamn saturated. But when you got 80 hours of motherfuckers driving all around all the time, trying to make money, everybody picking from everybody, because the app knows exactly what they're doing. They're keeping people broke for a reason. You keep people broke, you keep them in the streets working. Once they get money, they get a little cush. The corporate people are like, well, I got a degree. Why am I not on vacation? Because you're an employee. You're not a contractor. You're an employee. It's different. You don't just get to go on vacation when you feel like it. Contractor can take jobs up until he's done taking jobs and say, hey, you know what? I'm not going to take a job Wednesday, Thursday. I'm going to take those days off. And it's like the shit that's going on with these apps, man, it's like we as drivers need to wake up. And I look in some of the comments sometimes and I see people knitting and picking at other drivers like, dude, this is what they love to see at the headquarters. They love to see drivers just picking at each other all the fucking time. And I'm sitting there like, we on the same side. These apps don't love none of us. They weren't created for any of us to become rich. None of us. They were created to help investors become rich. They put up the hundreds and millions and billions of dollars. They want to get a return on their investment. Half these motherfuckers drivers out here, they went out and bought a $6,000 car to deliver food. They're like, hey, I'm going to use this car and I'm going to make $100,000 a year. More power to you. But I don't think that's why the app was created. But yet you finesse the system and now that's what you're doing. So you actually winning. You went and bought a $6,000 car. You're banging 2 G's a week. You're doing it. The apps are seeing this shit. The apps are like, these little $6,000 car buying motherfuckers out here kicking fucking bags of chicken in front of people's doors and shit. And they making more than what we making with degrees over here. Fuck these chicken kickers. And that's what they do. They start putting the goddamn fares all the way to the ground. And now we sitting here struggling and shit because we got to deal with the fucking chicken kickers. The ones who didn't take this shit seriously. We take this shit seriously. Like, we want to make the fucking money. It's like, man. And it's like a lot of people doing this shit, man, for fucking, internet fame. Because the people know these shorts. Like I said, I don't make a lot of shorts. Shorts are like, they're nuts. People like that shit. They like to see how stupid of some shit they can do to get as many views as they can get. Because shorts are like, And I like the fact that they call them shorts because it's for motherfuckers with short attention span. Videos are people that want to actually learn something, probably pick up a few tips, pick up a vibe, of energy, have something in the background playing that's in the same vibe you rolling with. I play a lot of shit that's about money because I want to understand what money is. Even at the age I'm at now, money has changed big time. He said, "Your best short is on my channel." That's right. Exactly, Tony. That shit's funny. We was dying laughing. Now, that's a funny short because it's a good short, man. It's about vibe and it's about energy. And if people know what that short is, they'll go see the whole video. But it's all about vibe and energy, man. And that's what short should be to give you a burst of energy, not a burst of stupidity. It's like, what the fuck, man? We trying to make money out here. We trying to get amped up to go make this money. But none of us even understand money. Money is changing. The dynamics of money is changing. We've got cryptocurrency becoming a source of value. We've got so much shit becoming sources of value. Currency is not what it used to be. Even the value of currency is not what it used to be. We all trying to understand this shit now. And we got motherfuckers out here playing games with it. And we like, that's not what we're doing. We're not doing that. We're really trying to do something with this money. We're investing money and we lose that investment. Like I said, on some of my investments, I'm down like 80% on that shit. Do I care? No, because it might be money for my grandkids if I ever have some grandkids. That shit could be for them. So I've already put the money away. I forgot about it. I'm just working, making money. But in the meantime, the money that I do have, I know it's not really worth shit. That's why rents are double, why interest rates are so fucking high, why food costs so much. This money ain't what it used to be. So I'm always listening to videos about money. I'm listening to videos about, the economy. I listen to that because that has to propel me and push me into a realm of thought to make the right fucking moves. I don't look at motherfuckers kicking chicken boxes all over the fucking place and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go out, kick a fucking chicken leg over the fence, motherfucker. I can't wait. Who wants to do that shit? That's not what I'm about. I'm about this money. I'm not about the fuckery. I just don't do the fuckery that well. I really don't. We laugh and we joke, we have a good time and shit. But I don't know, man. I think I outgrew the fuckery. When I was little, I might have kicked some chicken. But now that I'm older, I'm like, I don't see the point in it. I really don't. It's like, okay, you make a short of it, you laugh, ha ha ha, whatever. Then you get kicked off the fucking platform. You got all these people not trusting delivery drivers no more. You got, people now fucking talking about beating up goddamn delivery drivers and all that shit in videos. And I'm like, this is getting out of hand. It's supposed to be a way for us to make money to feed our families. He said, kick the chicken box. He said, what's the next movie? What's the next move after ride sharing? I talked about that this weekend. I really did. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to get back into like heavy into motorcycles again, because I could always do that. I know a lot about bikes, and I would really like to do that. But I don't know, man. It's so much that I want to do, but I know the shit I want to do takes a lot of time. That's the thing. It takes a lot of time. And I got all the equipment, I got all the knowledge. It's just me generating the client base for it. But we also live in an era where people don't like spending money for themselves. They'd rather spend money on clubs and spend money, trying to impress motherfuckers on internet instead of spending money going, hey, I got my brakes fixed today. I got my whole car tuned up. I got new fucking spark plugs and a new fucking serpentine belt. Like, love, clap, 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 clap. Motherfuckers don't give a fuck about that. They'll be like, hey, we was in the club last night, $400 for this fucking bottle. Damn, you doing the big, motherfucker. You doing the big shit. Check you out with that motherfucking bottle. You could have bought that bottle for $14 at the liquor store, you dumb motherfucker. Why you pay $400 for it? But yet, they'll go spend $400 for that shit so they can get all the internet. Yeah, motherfucker, yeah. Instead of fixing their fucking car. They bring a piece of shit to my garage and they mad at me because I'm like, not only do you need struts, but you need lower control arms because your ball joints is gone out and the ball joints are connected to the lower control arm. That's too much. I don't want to pay for that because they done blew all the fucking money at the club. So I got tired of dealing with those type of people. People that want to act like they balling out of control, but they can't take the shit that's needed to be taken care of. I take care of my cars before anything else. I wear $30 fucking shoes, but I'll fucking put $1,000 tires on my car. I don't give a fuck about I'll go buy a $7 goddamn belt from Walmart, but I'm gonna buy a $50 serpentine belt for my car because I would rather take care of what helps me make fucking money and shit. Fuck what people think about me. I don't care about what people say about the club. Man, we was up in VIP. Look, I got 4 motherfuckers with me. You know how much this shit cost, dog? We was up in this motherfucker. but his motherfucking car sitting on a cinder block in the fucking backyard and he taking Uber and shit. The fuck, your priorities is fucked up, man. And that's why I had to stop doing. People say, well, why you just stop working on cars? Because the internet started taking over motherfuckers' brains, man. And people stopped taking care of what was important and they started doing the fuckery. And I got tired of dealing with the fuckers. I'm like, you know what? Nah, man. Man, if I drop off my car, can you just look it over? As a mechanic, if you want me to fix something, I have to look it over. It might take me to take shit apart. A lot of shit has to come apart. Things have to be taken down. Things got to be pulled apart. Things got to be cleaned and wiped down. That could take me 4 or 5 hours. And if you tell me, I know you did all of that, but since my car is not fixed, I don't think I should have to pay anything. Then what the fuck did I do all of that for? I got all that done and I told you what the problem was. Diagnostics cost money. A lot of people think diagnostics are free. Diagnostics could take up to 4 or 5 hours of my day. And if you're telling me that shit is worth $0, then what the fuck am I doing it for? I'm the idiot for doing it. Because if you telling me right off the bat, dude, we don't pay for diagnostics, then I don't fuck with your car. I mean, it's that easy. It's not a hard equation. I don't pay for diagnostics. Okay, I don't fuck with your car. Well, how you gonna tell me what's wrong with it? I'm not. You're gonna tell me what's wrong with your car, and you're gonna go buy some fucking parts, and you're gonna tell me to replace it, and you're gonna give me the cash up front. Since you don't want me to diagnose your fucking car, you could just start throwing parts at it. And by the time you $6,000 in the fucking hole and you find out it was a fucking $9.99 sensor at goddamn AutoZone, you're gonna be mad as a motherfucker. You like, this shit was a $10 fucking relay. Yeah, you should have let me diagnose it, but you didn't want to pay for all that. So now you fucking all this money in a hole. You exactly right, man. Microwave society. Microwave society. And it's funny because we was talking about that shit over the weekend, man. I was like, there or over the week. Damn, it is the weekend. I keep thinking it's the weekend. But how nowadays is it? I'm not a fuckeryologist. Man, Vegas is good, man. It's nice, man. The weather's good. The wind is good. It's not as hot as I thought it was, but you know it. The traffic sucks because I'm up in the daytime and I'll fall asleep before I even get a chance to do shit at night. But no, but over the weekend we was talking about the microwave society. That's what we was talking about how men meet women now. Like, let's say I go meet a woman, and back in the day I meet a woman and she'd be like, "Ooh, come to my house. I'm gonna make you some fucking pork chops. These greens my grandma taught me how to make. I'm gonna make some fucking cornbread. My mom taught me how to make this and that." Nowadays, bitches be like, "You got a DoorDash account?" You're like, what the fuck are you good for then? If all you're gonna do is microwave some shit from DoorDash, this and that, why am I working so hard to provide for you when all I can do is just fucking, yeah, it's Vegas hat. Yeah. Yeah, so why am I working so hard to provide for you if all I gotta do is fucking call Uber Eats and DoorDash and all that shit to get nutrition in my body, to get a meal? Why am I working so hard for you? As a woman, you don't do shit. This is the microwave society where everything is instant. A woman wants to meet a man that's already got a career, already got a job, can already take her and her kids in, can already do all of this shit. It's a micro. There's no building involved in none of this shit. It's all microwave. It's Instapop. You put the shit in, you hit 3 minutes later, your whole relationship is perfect. Everything's great. No, shit still takes work. Old school, you gotta do work. You gotta say, hey, let me make a meal for this man. Let me show this man I can actually cook. Let me tell him I can go to the grocery store and not get a whole bunch of fucking oven food I just put in the oven and take out the oven. It's like, let me show him I got skills and I'm worthy of his hard work to provide for a family that we can create together. Let me prove. Nope, this is microwave society. These women, well, what do you do for a living? Is it your fucking business, bitch? That's how I am. Because I'm like, you don't need to know what the fuck I do for a living. If you worried about what I do for a living, well, what fucking meals can you make, bitch? How about that? Like, no, I don't say that shit. I don't just meet somebody. Well, what kind of meals can you make? Do you know how to sew buttons on fucking clothes? You don't just start asking people shit. It's like, no, you sit down and you just chat with a motherfucker. You're like, hey, what's up? What's up? But like you said, Jay, this is the microwave society. You might be talking to a fucking microwave oven in front of you, thinking, man, this girl is cute. This girl is fine. The bitch is a microwave. She's gonna go home and call Uber Eats, DoorDash, microwave some fucking chicken for you. She can't cook. There's nothing she can do for you except look pretty. That's it. But that's what we were talking about this weekend. That society of people and men. Trust me, men, y'all motherfuckers ain't too far off from that shit. Because these motherfuckers, you be like, man, You sit there and ask some of these men, hey, can you do me a favor? Because the lamp in the living room, for some reason, it won't turn off and turn on. Well, let me call the fucking electrician and find out why. Because usually things work when you hit the fucking light switch. Let me call the electrician. Now, how about you go outside and just fucking touch the breaker box? Be like, click, click. Oh, that's right, because I had the compressor running in the garage. My bad. I tripped it. Motherfucker scared to open the breaker box. Half these motherfucking men don't even know where the breaker box is on their property. Hey, where's your breaker box? What? I don't break dance on boxes, motherfucker. That's old. I don't do that shit. No, the breaker box, motherfucker, with all the circuits and shit in it. Oh, that, yeah. I don't know. That's how motherfuckers is, man. This is the microwave society. Everything is instant. You meet a motherfucker and instantly they want to start a family with you, put you on a motherfucking social media page. You want to be on my cover photo? No, because I don't know you like that. I don't even know your people like that. Y'all motherfucker might put me on a cover photo as a target to fucking rob. I don't fucking know y'all. But that's everybody's instant. Nobody's taking the time to get to understand anything. And that's kind of how my page runs when I'm doing all my videos and I'm kind of going through driving and showing people and I'm talking about the logic of why I'm doing something a certain way. And a lot of people are like, well, that's stupid. I wouldn't turn that ride down, you dumb motherfucker. I would take that fucking ride, man. That's like almost 50 cents a mile, 75 cents a mile. You can get something with that. No, you can't do shit with that. No. Because then the very next fucking ride, they like, oh, man, that is a better ride. Yeah, it's a better ride. You gotta wait. Have a tolerance level. Like, I don't fuck that shit, man. Word, Jay, go. How tall are you? God, what are you measuring? Hey, Jay, that's real shit, man. That's real shit. I'm like, how tall are you? How this and that? Like, bitch, what's your credit score? The fuck you talking to me for? How about that? Let's start with that, bitch. What is your credit score? Well, my ex-boyfriend got a car repo. That's all I need to know. See you, bitch. Nice to meet. And you just walk the fuck off. That's it. I don't ask people questions though, because I can really get down and dig into a motherfucker the moment I meet him. I could do that shit. And if the motherfucker don't like me, they be like, well, why you asking me questions that serious? Because I think I need to know that. Bitch, how's your credit? Shit. I want to know. I got to know shit. Because in 2 weeks, you might be asking me to co-sign on some shit because your credit is fucked up. You think because we hanging out, I owe you. Well, you my boyfriend. You got to co-sign. Since when? See, you got to know shit like that. Microwave society. These motherfuckers think the moment you fucking meet, everything's prepared. Everything's ready. Oh, this is gonna be like this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna take a cruise next year. Oh, yeah, we're gonna do this. Yeah, we're gonna do all this shit. Yeah. Well, bitch, how's your credit? 485. Is that good? Like, no, I can't do none of this shit we just said. We sitting at the bar planning all this shit, and we can't do none of it because your credit is fucking. So that means I gotta do it all. So you gotta understand, like you said, the microwave society. The people that haven't prepared them lives, they haven't sat down and kneaded the fucking bread, learned the fucking ingredients, got everything down, got a whole system, got everything laid out perfectly. Yeah, no, they just throw shit in the microwave, hit start, and hope it works out. And most of the time, the fucking popcorn burns. The whole fucking house is smoky as a motherfucker because the time on the bag is never what the microwave says. It's fucked up every time. And that's how your relationships go. You fucking hit the start button. 2 weeks later, it's smoke all in the fucking kitchen. Shit's all fucked up, and you breaking up with the bitch trying to erase your whole fucking social media page. Microwave relationships, man. That's what it is. I see it all the time. Just like Tyga with that Avril Lavigne girl who started dating 3 months ago. That lady was fucking married. I'm like, Tyga, the lady's married, dog. She's married. She's happily married with her man, this and that. And this motherfucker created this microwave situation with her. Hey, let's just get in and hit the fucking start. Bought her $80,000 fucking necklace. All this crazy shit he doing for somebody he don't even fucking know. Don't know her friends, her family don't know shit about her. Buying her $80,000 chains and shit. And she going right along with the shit. And now they broke up. And she's sitting there looking at the ex-husband and his entire fucking family who done took this woman in for all these years as a part of the fucking family. So she done gave up a home-cooked fucking meal for a fucking bag of popcorn. Tiger ain't number the fucking bag of popcorn. This motherfucker, he was instant. He came in, out. That's it. He's burnt smoke all in the fucking kitchen. That's all he is. And I'm like, you don't throw away some shit like that for a microwave type situation. But that's the society we live in, man. I'm telling you, man, you said that shit so right. Because we was talking about that shit this weekend. This week. Keep saying weekend. And it's like, If people don't just wake up, and it's the same in rideshare, because if people don't realize what you're getting into when you get into rideshare, you get into these people are getting into shit, and the first thing they start doing is having 99% AR for the first 3 fucking months because they have no idea what the fuck they doing. They're like, man, I'm still at 99%. I haven't dropped a single fucking percent. I'm like, you're not getting it, are you? You just got in and hit the fucking start button. You ain't fucking thought about nothing. You ain't try to make a meal. You ain't try to, you just, hey, this is how we do. No, it's not. It's not the furthest thing from what we do. And that's why, a lot of us, the way we run our videos, we've got to get people to understand we're creating something. Everything that's happening in rideshare right now has been happening before I even got into it. People have been trying to do things. I remember going on fucking the rideshare guy and hearing Sergio talk about everybody should just turn their apps off and we all turn it back on at a certain time. That was to alleviate market saturation. That's why he was saying that shit. He was saying that a long time before all of this shit happened. And look at everybody right now sitting in fucking parking lots. You look at any airport fucking queue, and it's a million fucking cars. They're doing exactly opposite of what Sergio was saying. Exactly opposite. Wondering why is there no surge there? Because you're not doing it right. This shit we've been working with this recipe for a long time. This is great grandma recipe, motherfucker. This is not some new shit. This ain't microwave shit you dealing with. This is great grandma fucking recipe. We've been doing this shit, making this motherfucking bread, figuring out what ingredients work, how fucking hot the oven should be, shouldn't be. And these motherfuckers just walk up and they go, start button. And it's like, oh, it's easy to orchestrate something like that because honestly, before the whole influx of all the employees that used to talk shit about us that ended up becoming rideshare drivers because they all got fucking laid off or fired or whatever the fuck, those people came into the program and instead of listening to our videos, they were so busy talking shit about us on our videos, calling us fucking, whatever the fuck, and y'all need to go get a real job, fucking Tony, get a real job, university shit. These go get a real job, motherfucker. Ah! And then the moment they fucking get fired, they start doing rideshare. Instead of them paying attention to what was going on, they fucked it up. They jumped in and fucked it all up. The Phoenix airports were like clockwork. I remember I used to do a lot of airport, especially in a Jeep. I would go up there. They had it all figured out. They had a table of people. The people would be like, hey, don't turn your app on yet. We're waiting on some. It'd be like 1 or 2 people with their apps on. That's it. Nobody else would have their apps on. And you would agree to it just because it was just known. When I get to the lot, do not have my app on. Because they can see when you coming into the lot, hey, there's a car coming in with his app on. Somebody just entered the queue and it's another car. They see that shit on these apps. So it was easy. And like I said, half of us don't even know each other's fucking name. But we knew our purpose. We knew we was all there to make money. That's all we needed to know. I don't even know who the fuck you are. All you know is, are you here to make money or are you here to fuck around? What are you here to do? Here to make money? Cool. This is what we're doing. And that's how we did it. I mean, it's probably 3 names I know at that whole fucking airport. 3 names. And I've been doing this shit for over 3.5 years. I know 3 fucking names at the airport. But I know how the system at the airport works because I got in and I listened. I said, what are we doing? How are we doing this? These new motherfuckers, they don't do that. They come in, oh, you don't tell me how to work. You don't tell me how to this and that, all this fucking shit. And they wonder why they ain't making no money. Wonder why they fucking cars breaking down. Why they can't afford the gas. Why they can't afford new tires. Because you ain't got no profits. You've been killing your own fucking profits by doing dumb shit. Profits, the higher your profits are, the more extra money you got to take care of all the shit you got to take care of. When you got a slim line of fucking profits, that means your expenses are eating up every ounce of revenue you making. Your expenses are too high. You're not making revenue the smart way. When you start opening up that fucking profit margin slow, now you're starting to get into the savings account. Now you're starting to say, okay, I got extra. Now I got vacation money. Now I got, leisure money. Open up that fucking profit margin. That's it. That's right, man. Working for free, man. Working for free. Oh, yeah. You're right, Melvin, man. Dude, realtors they were laughing at us all last year. Y'all should get a real job. Y'all should get something that's a skill. You motherfuckers aren't skilled laborers. You bunch of fucking drivers. You motherfuckers. Now they walking up to us. Hey, man, is it a surge on 3rd Street, dog? You see that 3rd? You was the same motherfucker calling me an unskilled motherfucking labor last year. Now you ask me where the fuck the surge at. See how quick that shit changed? Fucking crackheads. They be fucking all up on us like that, man. It's like we tried to tell y'all this is how the shit works. Yet they called us unskilled laborers. We don't know this and that. Go get a real fucking. But yet here we all are now because corporate America spit all these motherfuckers out. And the first thing they said was, Let's go do what these guys are doing that are making all this fucking money. Let's go do what they're doing. But they came in and they took us all the way back to square fucking one with the fuckery. When all they had to do was just get on somebody's channel, like, hey, I just started. What are we doing? I just started. This is my market. What are we doing? Like, how are you guys making this more? What are we doing? But instead, they get in. Y'all know what the fuck y'all doing. You motherfuckers don't know. Y'all just a bunch of employees. Y'all just a bunch of fucking ants. Y'all this, y'all that. Never once did they ask how we were doing it. And it would have helped them out tremendously because they wouldn't have to start all the way back from square one. All these shit rides would have been getting kicked out the whole time. Uber and Lyft would have been like, why ain't we got all these new drivers, but damn, we still can't get nobody to take these fucking shitty rides, these 50 cent a mile rides. Nobody's taking them because the new drivers have been talking to the veterans. They know not to take that shit. And it's a lot, man. He said, Jeff, go home, Air. Mm, yeah. Boba, you right, man. You right. They ask you what else you do? What else you do? That shit cracks me up. Well, what else you do? This is cool right here, but you have to be doing something else. I mean, this right here is nothing. This is bullshit. This right here, I mean, you guys are delivering fucking boxes and fucking hot dogs and shit, taking us to the fucking bar. What else you do? I open that motherfucking app. I'm like, this is what I made during Super Bowl. I made $3,600 that week during Super Bowl. I used to make $2,200 every weekend. They go, are you fucking serious? Motherfucker lips and shit all fucking serious. Like, what the fuck you think we doing this shit for? You think all these motherfuckers in these Escalades and these big ass, long ass fucking Mercedes are doing something else? No, this is what they do. We can afford these cars. We can afford just like if we do it right. All these people with these fucking nice ass houses and shit. They got condos and shit, townhouses, everything else. And this is what we do. For the people that don't understand how it's done, these are the people that are coming into rideshare screwing it all up because they think all I gotta do is just get in and just fucking, just start my car and I see a offer pop up, take it, bling, take it, bling, accept, bling, do it, bling, got it, bling, what's up, bling, all that fuck. No, quit with the fucking blinging, motherfucker. Go decline, decline. These motherfuckers be taking everything. It's like they taking shit rides like it's going out of style, man. Back took a ride. All right, Brian, welcome back. Welcome back. Nuh-uh. Wes, you stupid. You said I'm over here in Gilbert. Why is the Uber driver smoking a cigarette in his car? Man. Uber drivers you can't do that in your car. You gotta be like the taxi drivers. Get out. And these motherfuckers like, because if somebody get in dressed nice and they're going to a bar or something like that, they're gonna smell like your smoke when they get out. And they don't like that shit. They gonna fucking 3-star you, not tip you. You smell like smoke. Now my clothes smell like smoke. It's all in my seats and in my pants and shit. Don't do that to people, man. Don't do that. And see, Jay said he said I was one of those people. Luckily, I find your channel after a week of driving. See, you got smart, man. Because like I said, a lot of people, especially people who come from like an employee mindset. Like we all came from being employees, but to be a contractor, you got to think completely different. We are not here to impress no fucking boss. We ain't getting promoted. Ain't nobody in this motherfucker ever gonna get a promotion. Ain't nobody getting a raise. I mean, what you gonna get? 9%? You know what 9% of $10 is? It's like 90 cents. That's it. You're gonna get 90 cents. On every $10, they're gonna give you an extra fucking 90 cents. That's the kind of raises they be talking about. You want a raise? You gotta drive different. You gotta drive better. You are in control. You're not an employee. So don't think, well, I need to call Uber and ask them why am I not making. Uber is laughing like you ain't making a whole lot because we fucking you over. I mean, it's common sense, man. Uber's not there for us. Lyft ain't there for us. So you got to be like, listen, I need to talk to people who understand numbers, mileage, time, areas. I need to talk to people who understand, all this shit, bonus fucking channel. Who knows this shit? And we flock to those channels. All of us do. I go fucking peep channels all the time because I want to know what new somebody else said. I go through my comments all the fucking time because people are always educating me on shit. Jeff, this and that, do this, destination field, blah, 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 all this shit. Oh, this is how you can double surge. This is how you can double dip in the surge. This is what you can do. And we teach each other because you can't call it apps and the apps ain't going to teach you shit. Apps are going to be like, oh man, you're only making $15 an hour? Or keep driving because you're going to be at 35 an hour. No, you ain't. You're going to stay at 15 an hour until you change the way you drive. And the only way you change the way you drive is by looking at people who have made that switch from employee mentality to contractor mentality. See, this ain't personal, man. This is business. Because and when you do contract mentality, you don't care about if people smile or not. That's not your business. Uber has to care about that shit. When you're an employee, you gotta think, make sure you got a smile on your fucking face when the people walk in, and every customer's right. In rideshare, every customer is not always right, and we don't always have to fucking smile. Because these motherfuckers be running late sometimes, they making us upset, and they just don't make you happy, period. And we still get their ass from point A to point B. So contractor work in rideshare is very different being an employee. So you got to run this shit like your own independent business, and there's a way to make that money when you do it. You just got to look around and say, "How are you guys doing it?" Because I want to do it like that. And that's how I started doing like a whole doing short ride. I got videos of short rides all up and down my channel. But you don't see how smart I was doing short rides until recently when I learned about the destination filter. That's a whole nother fucking level of short. I used to do short rides all the time, but I was burning my brain with short rides because I was sitting there fucking picking through them like that. And I had to fight through the long rides they were sending me, the medium rides they were sending me. I was picking all the fucking time. The new short ride videos, oh, those are my favorite. The old ones are good because it took a lot of fucking finessing to get the motherfuckers. But this shit, that's just like autopilot. I fucking love it. It's like having a fucking Tesla on auto drive. I just kick back, be like, short ride has to be because I got the destination filter on, motherfucker. Short rides gotta be because I got the destination filter. That shit's easy, easy. I fucking love it. And I know Uber has a destination filter, but I keep hearing that you have to have a certain AR to get to it or something weird like that. I don't know. I haven't found mine yet on my phone, but I will. I'm gonna try it when I get back to Arizona. I'm gonna do it. Man, was it running late? Cancel it. Move on. Don't have time for that, man. For real, man. That's what it is. Sometimes you gotta just with these short rides, they're not worth a whole lot of money because the ride itself, let's say the ride itself is worth, let's say $3.50. That's all that ride, the fare is $3.50. The truth in what the ride is worth is in the surge, the challenge money, the streak money, the tip that might come. That's where your actual money, that's all back end. So these short rides only help you get more back end potential. A long ride, if you take one ride an hour, in 1 hour you get back end potential. That's all you get is 1 hour of, and you that one rider might give you a tip. You might get a surge on it. You might have one ride for the streak for that whole hour. But if you do 5 small rides in that hour, that's a lot of back end you get now because you can get this 5 surges at $2 a piece. So that's 10 extra dollars you got that hour. You can get 5 streaks at $18 or $18 for 3. You can hit that twice. That's $36. So now you have 46 an hour just on back end money. Then you got a challenge at $3 a ride. So that's an extra $15. So now you up to like what was that, $70 or some shit like that, and back end fucking money alone. Not even counting those rides. The rides are just you getting there. You got 350. So you got like what, $14, $21 in ride money. But then you got like $40 or $50 in like back end money. That's all back end fucking money. So that's why I like short rides. It's the potential for back end money. And it got shit to do with the ride itself. Give me a $3 ride, $4 ride. That's cool. Because I'm sitting on the surge. I'm in the streak right now. I got a challenge fucking going. And this person's gonna tip me. That's where all your money's coming from. And you only went 4 fucking miles. And for 4 miles, you sitting on $19 in 4 miles. But somebody else has drove 19 miles for 50 cents a mile, and they like, ooh, I got fucking $11, bro. I got $11 on that. I fucking bang that shit out. $11, motherfucker. I'm like, dude, I got 19 and I went 4 miles. I done 3 fucking trips at $19 a piece, and you still on that one fucking $11 trip. You gotta finesse this shit, man. And the app's gonna get mad. Like I was telling Vinny, I bet at some point these apps are gonna be like, we're not allowing people to do any more challenges with certain rides unless the rides equal a certain amount of miles. Because we be taking half-mile fucking rides, 2-mile ride, 3. We fucking take them and they all go towards the challenge. So all them little short rides add up and they go towards that challenge. I had what? It was $90 for 20 rides the other day. And I did all 20 were short rides. All 20 were short, except the 2 last ones, I think. I think the 2 last ones were long. But other than that, they were all short. And that's what it is, man. Exactly. Melvin, that's what it is. You made $200, 3/4 of a fucking tank. That means you're gonna make $800 with that one tank of gas. $800. And this motherfucker's out there making $250 with one tank of gas. You finna make $800 with one tank of fuel. So at that point, all you gotta do is say, I need to sleep up, I need to eat up, stay rested, and just keep banging out fucking shorties. I did like 32 or 34 one day, all short rides. Made like fucking 500 something dollars on number just short rides. But it's like, that's what you do, man. You've got to get down there. You've got to hit all your challenges, all your streaks, all your bonuses. Fucking put that shit on last ride. And when you finish your day, you're going to be like, I ain't even use no fucking gasoline, man. Shit. Exactly, Mel. Exactly. Man, that shit is crazy. It's crazy. The amount of gas, like, you don't even have to worry about gasoline. You don't worry about, damn, I got to go fucking swipe this damn card again, another fucking $60, $70 out of my pocket. Damn. And people do that shit every day. $60 a day, 5 days a week, 300 a week. That's 1,200 a month. $1,200 a month just on fuel alone because they're doing all these long ass rides. 1,200 a month, fuel alone. You do it the way Mel's doing it, your tank is gonna last you at least 4 days, 3-4 days. So you're only filling up once every week and a half. So if you're filling up once every week and a half, that's about 120 to 180 a month. That's it. 120 to 180 a month. If all you're using that car for is rideshare, nothing else but rideshare, no personal shit, no nothing, that's $180 a month in fuel, and you're still making the same amount of money you were making when you were doing the 1,200. So that's the profit margin. When you go from spending 1,200 to make that money, and you used to spend, when you go from 1,200 all the way down to 180, dude, that's almost a G in your pocket. $12,000 a year raise you just gave yourself by changing up the way you fucking drive. That's it. And a lot of people just like, no, because I need this. I need to drive a lot of miles. And I understand California with the Prop 22. California is a different situation, just like Seattle or whatever. Some of these places, they have their own legal shit going on in their governments and stuff like that. So they don't apply to the other 47, 48 states. They're only like 2 states. Oh, they make sure you get minimum wage. And I tell motherfuckers like this, if you doing rideshare and you need assistance to make minimum wage, you doing something wrong. Because you should be killing it. And I understand California sucks, the traffic sucks, the people suck, people don't tip, ain't nobody got money and shit. But if you need the government to bring you up to fucking minimum wage, and if you're doing rideshare full time, not part time, full time, you're not doing something right. You're not doing something right. Because the money can be made, you just got to change up your driving style. And when you change your driving style, if I stay in my zone, Melvin stays in his zone, Tony stays in his zone, Vinny stays in his zone. We got 4 zones. We gonna fucking make bank in each one of our zones because we ain't never overlapping zones. When I take my ass downtown, I'm downtown. I ain't taking money from nobody. Motherfucker be like, you gotta ride to Scottsdale. Nope, somebody else can have that. You gotta ride to Peoria, $22. Somebody else can have that. You gotta ride to the airport for $11. Somebody else can have that. I give all that money away because I know I'm gonna stay in my zone and I'm making my money off this zone. Anybody who don't understand that, they taking all these other fucking rides, wondering why they're not making the same amount as me in a shorter distance. They're like, how the fuck are you making all that money and you ain't even going nowhere but like just busting circles and shit around downtown? You got surge, you got streaks, you got ride challenges, and you got tips. All back end fucking money. That's it. The front end money is the fare. That's your upfront money. I'm looking for the back end. I'm getting paid on the back end. I actually play a song made by It's X Music. He's got a song about making money on the back end. I just thought about that shit. But it's like, yeah, that's funny shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's right, Brian, man. You know they working a system because they looking at our AR. They trying to see whose AR is the highest because that's the person most likely to take the sucker shit. The ones with the lowest, we ain't doing it. Like, dude, we ain't doing it. They'll be like, don't send that guy because he's not going to take it unless you sweeten the deal. You give him a surge. You pump the money up a little bit. Then he might take it. But he's notorious for kicking shit out. So they don't, back in by Peasy. All right, bet. I've listened to that. Yeah. Exactly, Thomas. You right, man. That's it. $7 for 1 mile. We do that shit. And you see people out here arguing, man, I'm trying to get $1 a mile. You don't have to try to get $1 a mile. These apps will give you $1 a fucking mile. We're trying to get $7 a mile. That's what we're trying to do. That's hard to fucking do. And it gets done. And we see that shit. What up, Ron? My man. And we do it though. It's hard to do it, but we do it because we stay patient. We stay focused. We don't give up on the fact that we know our market enough that it'll be there. You just gotta let the 50 cent a mile ride go, let the shit rides go. As soon as you let 2 or 3 shit rides go, bam, half mile to get to somebody, a mile down the street, $6 with a $1.50 surge, $7.50. You be like, damn, yeah, it happens that fast because the money's there, it's there. Some of the people they don't believe it. They're too sketch. They don't know it's there or not. So yeah, yeah. Let me see what Mark say. Looking pretty. That's all they want to do. Oh, Mark's on that part. Yeah, exactly. No, man. C-mail right there, man. 8.95 and point 0.8 of a mile. Now just think, let's say $9 for 1 mile. $9 for 1 mile. I got a 400-mile tank, 400 till empty. If I got $9 for each of those fucking miles, that's $3,600 on one tank of gas. All short rides. That would be crazy. If I could make $3,600 off one tank of gas, like I don't go back to the gas station so after I see $3,600 in my bank, that shit would be crazy. Crazy. Exactly, man. That right, $5 tip. That's that money on the back end. 28 miles, 48. See you get it, man. Go get it, brother. Go get it. That's a good hit, man. That's a good hit. When you get there, get some short rides while you're there to sweeten the deal a little bit. Get about 2 or 3 short rides in that area, then get the 28 miles all the way back again. Just keep getting it. Do it. Go there, make money, come back, make money. Go there, just keep doing that shit all day. But yeah, 23.19 for 5.7. There you go. That's what I'm talking about, man. It ain't no need to do all these miles, man. $23 for 5. That's what? $46 for 11 miles. $46 for 11 miles is basically what you just got. And I tell people, man, it's like you've got to look at these short trips in a different light. You can't look at these short trips as that's not enough because you don't know what's on the back end of that trip. Because we always looking on the screen, and these apps know it. They're not stupid. They know we look at these amounts and they throw us $14 and we go, ooh, get that $14. Do you find out that shit's for 32 miles and you're like, damn. And yet you got, everybody making $8.95 in a mile. But yeah, we just took $14 for 32 miles and we like, damn. And people will take that shit. They'll be like, well, I guess I got to take it because I accepted it. I make sure I look at when I see that trip come through the screen. I love Trip Radar because Trip Radar is all the trips that normal people don't want. Like they'll kick that shit out. So I'll just go through and I'll see where each one is going. I'm like, ooh, that one right there, $5.67 for 3 miles. I'll take it. And it'd be some easy shit. And then I'll take the person, they'll give me $5. It'll be like $10 for 3 miles. Shit happens all the time. It's like, and that's why I tell people I love Trip Radar because this Trip Radar is the buffet full of bullshit. It's the buffet of bullshit that nobody wanted. So to me, I'm like, hell yeah, let's do this shit. Let's go. I go in that motherfucker, start going through Trip Radar. I'd be like, ooh yeah, I like that one. Bink, take it. And a lot of people like, man, I ain't taking that shit. Then they fuck around, see that shit say $19 when I'm done. How you get $19 for that $4 ride? I had a surge I was sitting on. Plus I got a challenge going. They gave me a tip. I'm like, man, that's what you do. No. Your cancel rate on Uber is 77%. That's not even mathematically possible. Your cancel rate is 77%. Who the hell keeps requesting you to where you keep canceling over and over again? You get like pranked or some shit over, or you just don't wait. You're like, no. Hey, that's right, man. The fucking shorty scavengers. That's it, man. We need that shirt. I need that shirt, the shorty scavenger. Put a fucking vulture wing on the back. I'm the shorty scavenger. Man, that's funny shit. Think of that shit. We the fucking shorty scavenger. He's his bro Surge. Yeah, exactly. Man. What? They claim someone said I was brandishing a firearm. Nuh-uh. Some nastiness. I got deactivated for Lyft for the first time. Wait, you got deactivated with Lyft? So somebody called and said you had a firearm? Man, that's why we gotta have these cameras in the car, man. They be lying, man. These people be lying because they be wanting to get a free ride. They be trying to get fake ass lawsuits and shit going on. Because have these drivers, they know if they can get social media behind them on some dumb shit, ooh, I could probably get an attorney to take this up and they'll sell out of court because they don't want the publicity. Half this shit is a lie. That's why we all need cameras. I'm like, I should put a camera in my fucking car. Luckily, I don't pick up a lot of fucked up people. But the day will come when I will pick up a fucked up person who'll try some shit like that on me. And I'm gonna be like, why didn't I have a camera? Because all it takes is one time. That's it. Just take one time. Mail up to hey, I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna put it on the website, JMBT's website. Like shorty scavengers. I'm like, hell yeah. That shit's gonna be funny as hell, man. Man. And I'm gonna put our goddamn mascot is the vulture. Like who's got a vulture as a mascot? We're the fucking shorty scavengers. We looking for the shit rides. We going through the trip radar looking for the trash. Like, okay, who didn't want this? Like sitting on a fucking $9 surge. I'm on a $9 surge. Where's a shitty ride at? Let me see. Oh, there's a shitty ride right there. Fucking shorty scavengers to the rescue, lady. We roll up in that motherfucker like they be putting up bat signals in the air. Or else they put up a fucking vulture, big ass vulture wings and shit up in the air. I need help. Scavengers, save me. Take a shitty ride. We fucking pull up in our car. Shorty scavengers to the rescue. Motherfucker, big ass S on the chest, looking like Superman. And she got Superman on it, but it's got like buzzard claws on the bottom. Like, we are the scavengers. Mm, man. Yeah. Say, okay. 50 Gorilla Man said, those cars you see with all the gadgets attached to them and you thought were for skis was so hilarious to me, scary at the same time. Because those are driverless cars. They're going to replace us. Man. Hey, Gorilla Man. Dude, one of them cars, if you look at the video, the second one, he was coming around the corner. The light wasn't green for him. The light was red for him. It was green for the other people. I was like, no way. So I hurry up and turn the camera to him, and you can see him going real slow. And he didn't even turn into the lane next to the curb. He turned to the middle lane. That red Dodge Ram came flying past his ass. I was like, that would have been ugly. If he would have went over one more lane, he would have got his ass knocked. Because that Dodge Ram came flying, and he was only going like fucking 15 miles an hour. He turned slow as hell. I'm looking at that car like, you got your fucking mind. I'm like, nah. I'm like, you hit these corners, you better floor it. You better fucking floor it. That car came around the corner, he was about to get wiped out. And that shit would have been right on camera, right in front of me. And I'm like, holy shit. Like, nah, I don't mess with them cars, man. Motherfucking ski patrol. That's what they is, fucking ski patrol. Motherfucker show up with goggles and shit on. Motherfucker pull up in front of your house. I ain't going out there. Like, motherfucker got goggles and shit on in the fucking driveway. That's ski patrol. That's Vegas fucking ski patrol. Self-driving units. Fuck them. Like, I'm not going out there. Shit. Yeah, Mark, man, that's crazy shit, man. That's crazy. There has to be something that you can say or you can do to get them to know that that person was lying or something like that. They're like, motherfucker, I don't even own a fucking gun. What are you talking about? Or be like, dude, I was going to the store. I fucking went, it was my cousin's birthday. I bought a fucking water gun and had to sit in the front seat. It's a goddamn Nerf water gun. They'd be like, oh, sorry. Oh, I know it. Oh, they gonna get us all, Mark. They gonna get us all, man. Trust me, they looking for any way to get profitable drivers off their platform so they can have these idiots out there. Oh, my AR is 91%. Oh shit. I'm diamond. I'm a diamond driver. Oh, fuck yeah. Like, man, whatever. And then next, I'm telling you, man, they gon' because like I said, with that Marvel shit, they had the whole thing with the Marvel shit all over it. They gonna have motherfucking Wakanda level. They gonna have a motherfucker driving, take so many fucking shit rides, they gonna give his ass vibranium. They gonna say, you are a vibranium fucking Wakanda driver forever. We're gonna send you a pair of fucking claws, motherfucking necklace with fucking little sticks and shit on it. We gonna fucking make you King T'Challa of the fucking drivers. You dumb motherfucker. Yeah, and they got all that shit on there. They got goddamn Marvel comics for ads now for drivers. I'm just like, come on, man. They fucking with us, man. Exactly. We scavenger drive instead of platinum. They're like, motherfucker, we don't come for diamond. We come for blood. We the scavengers, motherfucker. We coming for the little shit. They sitting there like, I'm trying to get like the highest tier I can get. I'm like, motherfucker, we trying to jump in the dumpster. I'm sitting on a $9 surge, motherfucker. I'm trying to jump in the dumpster. Find me a 1 mile ride. Fuck all these long ass rides. No, give me something like 3 miles around the corner. Shit, picking up two people. I'm good. Mm-mm. Oh hell. Joe said, "Man, I forgot you're in Vegas. I just left about an hour ago to go back to LA." What? I ain't know you was out here, man. Shit. Yeah. I'll be out here. I think I'll be going back what tomorrow? Tomorrow Sunday. Yeah, I'll be coming back tomorrow. So, but I just brought my podcast equipment because I was like, man, I'm gonna have to do a live when I'm out there. I was just too tired Wednesday. I couldn't wake up. It's like, man, that's right. We money instead of a title, man. We don't need that shit. Them titles that don't pay the bills. You can't go to motherfucker Bank of America and be like, listen, I'm a diamond driver, you motherfucker. You owe like, nah, we don't know what the fuck that even means, diamond driver. We gonna call security on this motherfucker. He's out the front yelling that he's a diamond driver. We have no idea who this dude is. He got a fucking Uber sticker on shit on his car. That dude right there. Get him out of here. I'm a diamond driver. You can't treat me like this. Motherfucker. It's like, what does that mean? Walk in Walmart. I'm a diamond driver. I get a discount on this bag of apples, motherfucker. Like, no, you don't. You're just a color, mother. We don't know what the fuck. It means you take a lot of shit rides, probably. It's like, man, you can't use that diamond driver shit nowhere. It don't work nowhere. Like, I can see if it works somewhere. Like, you pull up to a motherfucking car lot. I'm a diamond driver. He gets 1% interest and he has no money down on any car on the lot. These motherfucking diamond drivers don't make enough money. They get the worst interest rate. Man, your interest rate is 19% on a fucking 1989 Passat. It's like they ain't even sell Passats in 89 probably. You got one on the fucking planet and you got that motherfucker at 90% interest because you a diamond driver with no profits. Taking all them shit rides. Exactly. All that bank care, man, they just care about how much money you got. That's it. They don't care about none of that. Oh, Najib, thank you, brother. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Oh, we laugh over here, man. We have a good time, man. We have a good time. And a lot of people don't understand what we are as drivers. We're just normal, average, everyday people, man. We dads, brothers, moms, sisters, husbands, and wives and shit. And we put our lives on the line every time we leave this fucking house. Like I was saying earlier, that guy who was taking some lady today, I saw on the news, and she shot him thinking she was getting kidnapped. Like weird shit happens to us all the time. People always getting carjacked. People always getting robbed. We put our lives on the line. So when we get together sometimes on lives, we laugh and joke and have fun. We don't have a lot of misery, nonstop misery and shit. We know that our time is not guaranteed. So we try to enjoy each other's company. A lot of times, and we make videos and we try to help each other out with advice all the time. Hey, I want you to make a lot of money in a short amount of time so you can get off the fucking road, get back home. You don't need to be on the road 12, 13 hours a fucking day. Try to do it in 5 or 6. Make what you need, get off the road. Let the next person go out. Because if we got one driver can make it in 6, the next driver covers the next 6. That's 12 hours of driving that got covered versus one driver been out there for 12 hours all fucking day. It's like, no, man, make as much as you can make. 5 or 6 hours, drive smart, hit them surge areas, hit the areas of value, not the areas where people fucking lie. He didn't bring me my food. And the motherfucker got you on a Ring doorbell camera delivering the food. People like that, I can't stand liars like that, man. And it's like they making our jobs harder because we've got to start proving that we did shit because we're guilty before anything else. They don't even got to prove that we're guilty of nothing. We're guilty if somebody says something. There's no investigation on anything. And it's the most wrongest shit I've ever seen happen in any form of a justice system, whether a private justice system like corporate or a public. You can't just say somebody did something and automatically they're done. It takes proof. This driver is innocent. Until you can prove that this driver just did what you said, then, and if you don't have proof that this driver didn't do that, we can't just believe you like that because anybody can make up shit. I could say, hey, I could call Uber and say, hey, Mark had a gun. And I never rode in fucking Mark's car before. I could do that. And they'd be like, oh, well, let's deactivate him real quick. They wouldn't even investigate the shit. They just deactivate him. And that's the problem with rideshare and gig work right now. Drivers are automatically assumed as low lives, guilty of something, and we don't have anybody sticking up for us. So we all stick up for each other. And we sit in comments and we push each other and we promote each other. We clap each other's success. And hey, hopefully you get out there and make as much as you can make. When a guy tells me, man, I made $1,000 in a weekend at this event, I'm happy for him because maybe he might fuck around and have a slow ass week, but at least he got as much as he can get over the weekend. He hit it when he hit it. If he has a good week, stack money on money. But if he has a slow week, I'm like, at least you don't have as much stress because you had a really good weekend. And remember that weekend you had. So we always stick up for each other all the time. And there's enough of the shit for years in rideshare was people berating each other, putting each other down. Oh, I'm better than you, motherfucker. I'm this, I'm that. I'm the top of the shit. I got the gold. I got the platinum. I'm this. I'm the best of this. Nobody really gives a shit because it don't really do nothing. We're rideshare fucking drivers. There's nobody can walk into any fucking corporation and be like, hey, I'm the best fucking rideshare driver in the fucking valley, motherfucker. They'd be like, pick up Tracy and get the fuck out of here. It's like they wouldn't give a shit what you say. It's like, so it cracks me the fuck up when I see people making comments about shit like that. I'm like, who gives a shit? Like, you don't get nothing for that. But what you get is the chance to take care of your family. Get a chance to make money. You get a chance to make friends, you meet some amazing fucking people, some sharp people that can help you make your career better. That's what you're really getting. All this extra shit, nah, I don't care about all that because it doesn't mean anything. But you've gotta understand what rideshare is and why we're all even doing it to begin with. And that's the energy that we share because we all understand why we're doing it. We don't want to go back to corporate. A lot of us don't want to go back to a job because we're sitting around. People are like, oh, yeah, man. Well, make sure you clock in. Make sure you wear black shoes on fucking Wednesday. Make sure you wear jeans on Friday. I mean, just weird shit like we fucking kids and shit. So at some point, we've got to understand that we are adults, and a lot of us do make really good money doing this, and we have aspirations to do other things like invest our money or do whatever, just live off of it. And not a lot of people see value in rideshare. And it's funny because we were just talking about that earlier, how people who didn't see value in rideshare became rideshare drivers. That shit's funny. That's right there is like, man, that's the funniest shit I ever heard. But it happens to a lot of people because they will sit there and talk all this shit about rideshare, and they will never admit that they had to become a rideshare driver just to fucking make it through. And then they realize how much money they made because they were kind of good at it. And they were like, damn, I used to talk shit about these people. What the fuck? Now I'm sitting here doing it. Now I'm sitting here making this money. And I was talking this shit talking about get a real job. Y'all know skilled labor. Takes a lot of business acumen to do what we do. If you don't have a business mentality, this is going to be a hard ass industry to make it in. You're going to be able to do it because anybody can turn a fucking key, put on turn signals, make a fucking, anybody can do that. They teach you that shit in driving school. But can you do ride share? Can you do delivery? That's the fucking trick. There's a lot of shit that goes on with all of that. And if you can't handle that, oh, it's going to be rough. It's going to be rugged. And I'm one of those people that came from a really good period back when COVID started to this period now that's really fucking testing how good of a driver are you? Can you make money in a saturated, dried up ass, line scheming ass market? Can you still make money? This shit will try you. And a lot of us have proven we still can. And it's hard to do, but the ones that are going to make it through are the ones that believe in themselves enough to know, I know me, I know this market, I'm gonna figure this shit out because these apps ain't gonna take me down. Now I always got, the idea to go get me a traditional job in the fucking background. Trust me, I ain't stupid as a motherfucker. I'm not gonna go down like a goddamn submarine and shit with a fucking joystick. I'm not doing that. I will bounce and be like, man, I gotta go to a traditional job because I got mortgage to pay. I'll come back to rideshare. But I'm gonna fight this shit all the way to the ground. And once I get there, it'll all turn because a lot of people that won't make the cut, they'll be like, damn, I had to get out of rideshare. That'll start lessening the saturation a little bit. Or the new people that'll come in and start hearing, why did the people that I know get in, lasted 3 or 4 months, and they got right back out? But yet you got these guys in for 7, 8 years. Like I've been in for almost 4. There's guys 7, 8, 9, 10 years in the game. They ain't gone yet. They figured the shit out. They know how to do it. They figured it out. And those are the people we listen to. The ones that are like, man, I've been here for 4 or 5 months. This shit sucks. It does, but it takes a lot. This is not driving a car. This is running a business. Shit's way different. And just like, my man Mark, what happened to him with that whole thing with the fucking getting deactivated by Lyft. I'll tell people, have 2 and 3 fucking apps on your phone at all times. Because one of these apps will deactivate your ass for no reason. And they won't even let you can have all the proof in the world that the person was lying, but they don't want to deal with it. And that's the shit we need to change right now because we put a lot of money into our equipment. We put a lot of money into our lifestyles. We made changes. We've given up opportunities all to do this shit. And these apps give us no loyalty for us doing all that. They give us zero loyalty for that. If I say, hey, this motherfucker lied on me, I really didn't have a gun. Well, they said that. And so we're just going to be safe. And, yeah, no, it ain't. It's bullshit, is what it is. And they need to have some type of investigation so we can actually have a little security and invest in our money into doing fucking rideshare. If we have no security investing our money in this shit, they're going to force people to rent. Because with a rental, you just give it back. You like, you know what? I don't do rideshare no more. I'm just going to give it back. And that might be their fucking angle. Keep deactivating people and fucking with people to have people scared to buy cars and use their car. So it forces everybody to rent a car. So it's like they're getting money on the back end on all these rental deals and shit. And plus, with all the stock they got in these companies and all the mutual funds they've invested in with these companies and shit, they could be getting money on that. So anybody with their own car and we making money, we're a threat to their fucking business plan. So they're like, we getting rid of all these motherfuckers. We gonna make sure everybody on our apps, for one, they renting a fucking car. Two, it's gonna eventually become an electric fucking car. And three, they're gonna have a really high AR, or else we're gonna kick their ass off the platform. I mean, they might start going down that path. I don't know. But I'm sitting there chilling, and the dog just came, jumped up, and what's up, Rig? This is a little dog Wrigley over here. He's over here chilling. Let me see if I can turn the camera towards him. Hold up. That's Wrigley over there. He's chilling. He's like a little Dogecoin dog or something. He's like over there hanging out and shit. Yep, that's my buddy Riggs right there. That's Mr. Riggs. And that dog, man, he used to be so little. He was like a little terrorizer. Now he's like cool and calm. He's like chill. Rig, you all right, man? You pretty cool, man. They've had this dog forever. He's cool. But an hour and a half. What time is it? 7 o'clock in Las Vegas. It's 7 o'clock. All right, man. I'm gonna try to get off this thing. I'm gonna try to go in here and take me a shower, hit the road before the sun go down, so I can go visit a few folks, get that out the way. But hey, man, I appreciate you guys being on the live with me today. We had a lot of fun as always. We always have fun, man. We had a lot of good laughs, man. And hopefully, my man Mark, he gets back online or whatever. If he can get back online with Lyft, just prove his case, whatever. We got you covered, brother. To see if you can always chop it up with all of us, man. We'll figure something out, man. We'll try to get you. But appreciate you guys. This live will be going online. So if you miss anything, you'll be able to watch it all again. Tune in. It's a lot of great information in here, as always, because that's what we do. We put that info out there. It's up to you whether you use it or not. If you don't complain about shit. You did it to yourself. Don't be like, well, rideshare sucks. No, motherfucker, you suck. That's what it is. Just kidding. I'm out of here. All right. Oh, Tony, that's what's up. $200 and 9 trips, 25 miles. What? You drove 25 miles. Man. That right there. Scavenger of the Week award. God damn it. Tony, the driven dad. Go sub his page. That's the scavenger of the fucking week right there. He did the less amount of miles and made some bank, you scavenger. I'm gonna start using that shit. Melvin got me started on that now. Fucking scavenger. All right, man. I'll hit you up in a while.